truck.
Road train.
Forever.
That's right.
Whoa, look how big it
He didn't even glance at you. Didn't even notice you.
is. And look how big it is.
The wave is dying. The wave is dying.
Alright, so we're back on the road after a quick little stop back in Kalgoorlie for a bit, hey? Just had some things to attend to and now we're back travelling. So we're heading north again, up past, or we've gone back up through Menzies, Leonora, and we're heading out to Wiluna. We're going to go west towards Meekathara and then head north up to Kennedy Ranges and do the Kennedy Ranges National Park up near Gasgoyne Junction.
Long way to go, but
Yep.
we drove what, for about 4 or 5 hours yesterday, made it to about 50 k's out of Wiluna.
Yep.
I don't even know, it was just a rest stop.
Yeah, actually I don't know what it was called, but it was actually a really cool little...
It's on Wiki Camps, surprisingly. Everything's on Wiki Camps. But yeah, it's a good little stop. It's got a caravan dump point, so it's sort of well facilitated. I think it's got like long drops and all that sort of stuff, which is always good. But yeah, it was only about a K off, not even a K off the road, but we didn't hear many trucks in the last night.
No, it was really quiet.
Pretty good, so.
It was called Lakeway Rest Area.
There you go.
There's lots of little, like heaps of space there for people. There's one other guy there, and he was a little bit further in and didn't even hear him.
Yeah.
You probably heard us.
You probably heard us,
but yes.
No wood there, so go just before you hit there. There's plenty of wood out on the road, so if you do need a fire, make sure you get it before you get there. We got there and then went, we need wood, so we had to leg it back out again. Just, I don't know, K down the road, 2 Ks down the road, and found some. So
yeah, that's fine. But yeah, so the reason we're going this way is because, well, one, we wanted to stay out of get away from the cold as much as we can and the rain. But so we thought we'd go up here, check out Kennedy Ranges, and then we'll actually start to head south down to Perth. So the caravan has been built and it's on a truck or a ship or something from Melbourne.
hopefully strapped down tightly.
Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have seen the Network RV caravan that came off the back of a truck in Melbourne a few weeks ago. We hope that doesn't happen with ours, and luckily it wasn't ours. But yeah, it'll be heading over and it should get into Perth early next week, which it's Friday now, so it should get there Monday or Tuesday hopefully. And then there's a few things they've got to do to register it, and we'll hopefully be able to pick it up next Thursday or Friday. All things going to plan. So maybe another week's wait and we might get the van. Woohoo!
Yay!
So
Then we can deck it out.
Deck it out, yeah, do the things we need to do. We've got some storage things we're adding to it. Oh, we just got a big eagle on the road here.
Eating a bit of a kangaroo. Oh, there they go. Holy.
That's massive.
That is, well, yeah.
Look at that big
See the
eagle out
eagle,
there,
guys?
guys.
Mummy, I was learning about it.
You are learning about eagles, aren't you?
There you go, school's done for the day. We saw an eagle.
There's an eagle.
Be careful of that because, yeah, obviously they're just sitting there having a fang on an old
Yeah, it was right in the middle of the road.
kangaroo carcass, and they're not the quickest of birds to fly off.
Oh, I can see it again.
So,
We've seen two. We saw one yesterday as well, didn't we? Just coming out of Leonora. But yeah, so hopefully we just thought this is another cool trip to do. Head up to Kennedy Ranges. Probably not somewhere we would have really gone on our trek because it's a bit more inland and we were sticking to the coastline on that side. So we figured we would go up there and check that out and then head down towards Perth.
This is what we're talking about with the eagles. We just slowed down a bit, but have a look at the size of this guy right in the middle.
If you can see it on the GoPro.
If you can see it.
Probably won't do it any justice, but there are about
It's probably about 4 or
6,
5.
8 eagles around, I reckon.
Yeah, and then all the crows that are hanging on as well. But look at that size of that guy. He's
Look
just,
at the big fellow up in the tree up there.
he just doesn't give a toss.
Check out the size of this fella. You'll see
Look
his
at that
wingspan when he takes
They're
off.
eating a bit of a kangaroo or something.
Here we go.
Look at him, here he goes.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Whoomp.
Whoa.
Massive. Far out.
In
Asta, what's the average wingspan of a eagle?
about 6 or 7 feet.
Yep.
Which is almost about the size of Ariel's dad.
Yeah, that's right. I've got a mate who's Probably about 7 foot tall.
Yeah, look, there's another massive one up in that tree. Holy moly, they're huge.
They are huge, aren't
So that's why he's already back in. He's already back onto that kangaroo.
No.
But you just got to be careful. Like you saw how slow he was getting off the road. If you're doing 110 and you come across that, you're gonna have a eagle bull bar.
they? Not a good thing. This is the Kalgoorlie River. Yelgar River.
Pretty high waters here, so just make sure you got it in the right gear.
A little river crossing.
Which way is the best way for a camp spot?
Well, there doesn't really seem to be a track down there. There was a track. There's some cows.
Hey cow, where's the best camp spot?
Moo! I don't think he's got much to say. Oh, maybe I meant this track here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a track. So this is probably the earliest we've gotten to a campground for a while.
Yeah,
4:30.
the sun's still up. Holy moly. It's like a nice little spot here. Even a little campfire someone's had already.
Yeah.
And there's the river down there. Oh, streaming.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's flowing through. It's not stagnant looking water, is it?
No.
What do you reckon? Is this the spot?
I reckon this is the spot. And someone's already made a campfire for us, so that's good.
Cool.
Winning.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, we'll get out and we'll set up for the night. Found some dinner for tonight, so that'll be good. Pop that on the barbie. Now we've got a nice little ring, campfire ring already made up here. There's me. Alright. What does it look like, Asta?
Cool. It's like a beach down here. Look.
Oh yeah. It's got nice red sand. Wonder if there's any crocodiles in there, Asta?
Oh, down out there.
Oh, I'm joking. There's no crocodiles near me. Well, that's alright, isn't it? Might even be some yabbies or something like that in there. Anyway, we'll set up camp.
Ooh, it's an island.
We'll let the kids explore.
Daddy, look.
Yeah, we found something important here.
It's a little island.
A little island. Oh, shoot, shoot.
Oh, Daddy.
It is slippery.
At least I went down the right way.
My Chinese safety boots didn't help me with that one.
Look, I
Anyway,
went
that's
up,
fun.
I went down. Oh, look, and I don't even make a little track.
All right. Always check the ground conditions before you run down a hill. Good stuff. There you go, it's the old lockup, the old police station for Meekathara. Mount Gould. Come on, Mummy, what's the info? Quick.
I'm trying to read it and then I can tell you about it.
Alright, so she doesn't know. That's called a cow splat.
This place is big.
It's huge, isn't it? It's an old prison and police station. I think that chair's circa 1890.
And even broken. This place is old. Let's check in here.
Yeah, you're not allowed in it though, but
I can't see.
I'll pick you up, mate. Here you go.
Nothing. They didn't even have a bed. The
I'm
boys are here.
It's filling up with water from the water bore to wet the road.
Yeah, there's nothing in there.
Well, it's a prison. What do you think? There's going to be PlayStation and...
No, a bed, not a PlayStation. A bed, a hanging bed from a wall or something.
Yeah, there you go. A fire pit or something. Must be in an office or a dining room or something like that.
This must have been like this building. No, maybe this being like the jail for the people who like actually murdered someone and
Yeah.
they stay in there all alone.
Maybe.
Maybe this was the jail.
I think it is because it's got the big bars on the window, doesn't it?
But then they cannot escape.
Hmm.
Only if you're very scared.
You worked it out yet?
Yep. So the local people that lived around here were sick of thieves stealing all the sheep, and sheep were that important back in that day that even the white men wouldn't really eat it. And so when people would steal the sheep, they were getting sick of having to take the prisoners 450 k's to Carnarvon, so they built their own police station here, and they used to house the criminals here, and some of them would get taken to Carnarvon and had to walk by feet whilst the police went on camels, or otherwise some of them would just serve their time here in the lockup.
There you go.
Until a little bit later, 1902, when Meekathara and other mining centres were becoming fully established and had a sustainable police force. So then it shut down and the police force would run out of there.
Well, there you go. A little bit of history.
And it's also part of the Kingford Smith Mail Run, which was established by Charles Kingford Smith after he stint as a pilot in the Australian first commercial airline.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Did you get all that, Asta? There'll be a test after this.
It's not even school day. I found flowers.
Lots of history. Anyway, there's lots of stuff on this trip from Meekathara to Gasgoyne Junction, which is where we're going. But yeah, just got to keep an eye out for it. Oh, thanks, buddy. A flower for me. So lucky. But yeah, stop in these little spots and have a look. There's a good bit of history. Can stretch your legs and make the kids less stressful. Pretty cool count up to 600 now. He said pretty cool 600. We're at this place called Watham Pool on the way to Gasgoyne Junction. Just stop in for a bit of lunch, and it's really quite interesting. Nice little waterfalls. Oh, don't fall in, Dad. And there's even fish down here. Little ones. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Oh wow, I can see them.
But it's so clear. Just stopped in here for lunch, so
Look, the waterfall.
yeah,
I don't get one.
such a nice spot for lunch. Have a look at that. That's picturesque
Oh, can
right
I
there.
be swimming?
You probably could swim in it. Look how clear it is.
River crossing. So it goes across, this is one of the ones where you go across to get over into the Kennedy Range National Park, into the Temple Gorge campground where we're going to stay tonight. It's pretty cool.
Wash off all the dirt
Yeah.
from the other river crossings, so that mud. Into the sun. Alright, so we made it to Kennedy Range last night. We got in about 4:30, 5 o'clock, set up, and yeah, they've got a only got a communal campfire here, so you can't have your own campfires, which is a bit annoying because we like to do that. But anyway, so we had some marshmallows last night by the fire and talked to a few of the other travellers. But yeah, we're about to head off and do some of the gorge walks that they've got here, very much like Karajini, got that sort of feel to it. So anyway, we'll explore the area and see how it looks.
All right, so we're heading off on the first gorge walk this morning. So we're going to head down to Draper's Gorge. We're heading off from the Temple Gorge campground. It's about 650 metres down to Draper's Gorge, and then there's the hike from that rest area into the gorge, which I think is about 2 k's in and out, like return. So we'll just get started and off we'll go, see what we find.
There should be some swimming holes and swimming pools and things scattered on the way, so if it gets a bit hot we'll go for a bit of a dip. So am I. Minties for the win. Anyway, sponsor
right.
us, that'd be good. Free
Minties.
Oh, how good would that be? Anyway,
The kids would like it.
yeah, so we're going to head off now, do this walk.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's go, kids.
Oh wow!
Let's go.
Oh yeah!
As it says, I'll try and get shadows out of it. Be careful, we're doing walks, make sure you come prepared. We've got Camelback right there, it's got about 5 litres of water in it. We're only doing a little walk to start with, so if we use any, we can refill it when we come back. So, but yeah, always keep some water, good shoes. All the kids have got hiking boots on and sun protection.
Mark and I both got orthotics, and we've got lots of feet and knee issues, so we always think it's good for the kids to wear the boots. They'd like to run around in their pluggers the whole time, but I think that we just try to err on the side of caution, don't we?
Yeah, like I say, we've done Karajini before, and that was pretty much the extreme you can get to, and the kids didn't miss a beat with those shoes and everything. So anyway,
there's a little review on our Facebook page, isn't there, of our Karajini trip and the heaps of kids that we travelled with on that one.
yeah.
They all came out unscathed.
Relatively.
Maybe not the parents.
I think the parents are more sore than the kids, but anyway.
Alright, anyway, let's get on with it.
Hiking for the win. We made it, and that is our reward.
Time to have some food.
Time to have some food, yep. This would be really nice if it was clear. But she's a little bit murky, so I don't know if we're going to go in or not. Never like murky water, but anyway, there's the nice gorge there, coming down. How's the serenity?
Alright, so we made it to the top of Draper's Gorge, which is about 1 kilometre in, I think, 'cause it's 2 kilometres return, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
So we passed a few stagnant little rock pools and things. It's nice sort of following a bit of a creek bed along the way. And then at the top there was a nice little pool there as well, but it's fairly stagnant and fairly murky, so kids didn't go for a swim.
Not for swimming, no.
Not for swimming.
Put your feet in and it's nice and cool, but
it's freezing.
Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Onto the next gorge. We'll head back and we'll go up the escarpment trail, I think it's called.
Big hike up.
That's more just for scenic, looking at
for a view.
Looking at the mountain ranges and stuff like that, so we'll check that out.
Yep.
Let's make our way back, hopefully with no falls.
Yep. Did alright to get here.
All big jumps. Good work, Rooster.
Alright, let's do it.
You ready to get up? Definitely a harder trek, but just take your time. Watch out for little ones like this one, because he obviously has a go to the edge. He loves it. That way, dude.
Come on, Ari.
And just testing that rock, yep, it was slippery. Alright, well, we've made it to the top. Now it's just a 100 metre, 200 metre walk until we get to the edge where you can actually see the reason why you climbed up that mountain. It's definitely hard. We've had a couple little spills, not anything bad, but just rocks slipping out and things like that. So definitely take your time. Definitely wear some good shoes. And just steady, steady. And not like this mountain goat though. How'd you go, buddy?
Good.
Never misses a beat, that kid. Yeah, definitely think being a midget, at least short, has got some benefits. So anyway, let's go see what the lookout's all about. Well, here we go. We made it to the edge. And down there, I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's the campground.
Can't see.
Can't see our car.
We made it. Went all the way in there.
I can see it
And popped up at the end there, and you walk away along the ridge up to here. How'd you go, guys? Pretty happy?
No.
No, not happy?
What happened to you, Esther? Tell Dad.
I fell over twice.
Yeah, I said we had a few spills, but that's alright. They weren't bad, they're just little slips, so
She's pretty tough.
pretty tough kids, eh?
Yep.
How'd you go, Rooster?
Good.
Good. Man of many words. Anyway, there's another
Energy booster.
another point around there we can have a look at. But that's very awesome views, so definitely worth doing. Bring lots of water because it is hot. Temple Gorge, which is a class 3 or class 4 depending on which way we're going, and because we're suckers for punishment we're doing the class 4 one.
We're in a big crack.
Alright, so we found this big crack.
And the
Kate said she saw one before and I thought it was just because I was climbing up the hill, but turns out there is actually a giant crack in this rock and we're going to walk through it and see what's on the other side.
So this is Billang Pool. There it is. Woohoo!
Mum.
I'm eating them into again. I don't know what I'm eating them into.
No.
I'm about to eat them into.
That can be a blooper.